All right, guys. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to episode 11 of Nonna's Basement Podcast.
Ooh,
I am
number
Luke.
11.
Big number 11. I'm here with Tom Feedback and Tyler Fowler. How we doing, gang?
Doing good. How you doing,
good.
Tyler?
Doing
Great.
Never better.
Really?
Never better.
never better.
Very
At the we're more live than others. One might say.
Hey, you know what? I was doing great. Now I don't know.
This microphone kind of smells like Peyton Ruddy, doesn't it? Little remnants.
I have the word of the day. You ready for
Oh,
it?
What's the word of the day?
Word of the day. We're kicking it off with the word of the day,
Yeah, let's
and
do
it
it.
is vapid.
Ooh.
Someone or something described as vapid is lacking in liveliness, force, or spirit. As such, vapid is often synonymous with dull or boring.
Hopefully this podcast
much
is,
like
is
that
the
girl.
opposite of vapid.
Yeah,
This girl.
hopefully. The girl that he was with last week, the one that
Very vapid. Her
very
taste
vapid.
in film.
Her taste in cinema,
Cinema. Vapid.
vapid.
Any-
I really tried to make sure she didn't see that clip.
What'd you
Yeah.
block her?
Any development there? Have you talked to her since?
No,
Is she-
I'm sure she's
Do you guys
upset
have
about
another
it.
slumber party or anything?
No slumber party, but I did. So I did hang. I did hang out with a former fling that I haven't talked to in a long time. She hit me up out of the blue, and she was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you know, as you guys know,
And you go,
since-
I ask myself that every day.
exactly 100%. But as you know, my sobriety has been taking a toll on my sex life, so I was very eager to be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, yeah, good to see you. Want to hang out?"
Good to see you. Yeah.
So she came over, and one of my first questions was, "Hey,
your
what's your
favorite
favorite
movie?"
film?" And she said, "Kill Bill." And that's a good.
That's not bad.
We're getting
That's
better.
not a bad one. That's someone you're like, okay, you're not a Philistine.
Yeah, you're working up.
Philistine.
You're
Sure.
waiting for the one to be like The Godfather.
No, Kill
Yeah.
Bill. I could take Kill Bill as an answer, but I guess that wasn't the first thing I said. So she showed up.
But I like that that's now a screener question for you.
It's a
Tell me
screener,
about
but-
a movie you like.
Well, because I was curious about it, and we started talking. And first she came over and we hooked up, and then afterwards
then we could talk.
we were discussing.
Your mind
yeah,
is clear.
Yeah.
but I was really, guys. I was sober. You know, and I realized something. Like my previous relationship with this girl was, she would come over, we'd hook up, and then she'd leave, and it kind of fizzled out because of that. So this girl, she came over, and I kind of threw her with a curveball because I started
having a conversation
I started
with her?
going, "Hey, yeah, what's your favorite movie?" I go, "How have you been?"
She's like, did you hit your head? Are you feeling okay?
I swear to God, I was like, "How's your job? What's your favorite film?" And like we're sitting there watching something, and she goes, "Is there something wrong with you?" She said that. She said, "Is there something?"
She thought you were like
wrong
dying of cancer. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. And I was,
What a
and
piece
I-
of shit you are.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You,
Well,
you
I'm-
have common pleasantries, small talk, and she goes, "Oh my goodness, Lucas got an aneurysm. He has 6 months to live."
well, you know what, dude? I think she was calling me because she probably recently got out of something.
Right.
It's what is kind of what I picked up, the vibe.
Do I know this girl?
No, yeah.
No, you
The
don't have to say her name.
yeah, but you know, it,
She'll be on the pod next week. We'll
Yeah, she'll be on
bring
the
her. Yes.
pod.
If you're listening.
Yeah, but so like,
That's funny.
what was I saying? No, she.
She goes, "Are you
Yeah,
sick and dying?"
I think she just got out of something, and her intention was to call me just to like. She's like, "I just need to fuck somebody,"
Yeah.
and there's nothing, there's like no feelings or anything. And she
then you
came
start
over,
talking to
and
her.
I'm going, "Yeah, how's your job? Is everything okay? Like, are you still? What do you have any dreams?"
The roles flipped.
Yeah,
The roles
in a
flipped,
big
and
way.
I think she was kind of skeeved out by it.
Yeah.
But what a special, unique experience for you to have. To be
Yeah,
like,
well,
let's
I
try
think
talking to
I
the
think
lady.
I'm getting better as a person. I think I'm
I think
I'm
so, too, from what
progressing.
I'm hearing.
I'm asking women their favorite films.
Yeah. That's something I was gonna ask. So we're a month in, or what are we? Yeah, we're a month into the new year. Are you
little
still
more than
on
a
your
month.
path of your
path.
goals?
Over a month, I think so. The only thing I haven't been doing is playing guitar.
and that's okay.
That was on my list.
You're enough.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm treating people with more respect.
Tom looked at me like, "What the fuck?"
What? I'm writing more.
Good.
You know, I think. But again, like that's such a testament to the piece of shit that I formerly was, because this girl was flabbergasted that I
Right.
had a conversation with.
That you're like basic elevator small talk. You go,
I
"Hey,
mean, I was like,
did you see the
I was
weather
like,
today?"
yeah, and what's your job like? What's the hardest part about your job? I was doing crowd work with her, really.
What
Who
did
you
she
with?
do? What did she do?
Celebrating anything?
What did she do?
She's a floor manager at Amazon.
Like at a warehouse?
Why is that funny? She's a hardworking woman.
Yeah,
You're
what the
laughing
hell?
at her.
They don't get
Guardians of
bathroom
the
breaks.
Galaxy 2.
They don't get bathroom breaks at Amazon.
Yeah, well, I
You gotta wear a
said it's
diaper.
I
like,
feel like there's always a shooting at an Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, why
every
do
other
you
week.
think they're all fucking going nuts?
yeah, the saying used to be you go postal. Now it's you go
You go
you go
Amazon.
prime.
Amazon. You go prime.
You go prime.
Primal.
I'm going primal. That's funny. That could be a
That
bit.
could be a
That's
bit.
a
Yeah,
bit.
that's
Tell
fine.
her. Did you have to
Tell her.
preface it at all? Did you have to go, hey, by the way, I'm not drinking anymore. I'm a different man now.
Well, because she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, I'm going through.
sober.
I was like,
That's
I'm going through something spiritual. No, I was just like, no, I've been sober, and I said, I just want to. Oh, this is huge. This is such a big step. I went. Hey, I just want to apologize from the last few times we hung out. I feel like maybe you felt like, you know, because she all of a sudden just ghosted. Like one day I was like, hey, do you want to come over? And she just never responded ever again. I come to find out she just went into a relationship, and I was
Right.
like, yeah. I was like, I'm sorry if I objectified you or like didn't treat you with respect. You know, I just
Now
wanna,
I'm like, are
I just,
you okay?
I just
He's
want to
sick.
apologize for
He's
that.
gay as shit, dude.
Oh, Luca hit his head or something. Good for you. That's very good. That's growth, Luca.
That's good.
But again, she was flabbergasted by it. Tom's like, yeah, you're gay.
yeah, I can imagine. But imagine
I'm going
the person.
primal.
But imagine the person who you were the last time she saw you to now. She's like, something's changed. This guy's a twin brother or something.
Yeah, but you know what? I do feel a little bit vapid.
You feel bored.
I feel dull. I feel like when I
Why
go
is
out
that?
now, I'm just kind of like, you know, I was going to ask you about that. Like, do you feel like...
I don't know. You tell me. Do you think I'm boring?
No, I mean, I don't know. Fucking, I don't know.
Yes, that's a yes. That's a yes.
No, what, Tommy, but you've seen me drinking versus not. Am I a little bit more...
We've been having way more fun back in the day than now.
Yeah, I guess so.
We were
Yeah, that's
having
a
a
given.
good
though.
old time,
That's
dude.
a given.
Yeah.
Alcohol is exciting.
We'll get back
Being
one of
drunk
these
is
days.
exciting.
I feel like I'm training for the headlining date, March 28th.
There we go. Plug.
I'll be headlining Zanies. I feel like I'm training for
28
like a
and
fighter.
29, right?
27th, 28th.
27, 28.
27th
By
is
the
sold
28th.
out.
By the 28th.
We sold out a show. 27th, 28th is the show. But I feel like I am training for it. Like
Yeah.
fight. I'm not drinking. I'm trying to exercise a little
That's
bit.
good.
Write as much
You're
as I
being nice
can.
to women.
Being nice to women is just a plus, I think.
That's good.
But bad for my. I think bad for my sex life.
How was the sex? Was it?
It's all right.
You weren't really.
I wasn't bummed out about it. I thought I'd be more bummed. I did take an edible, so I'm not sober.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not sober.
But I'm not aggressive.
Yeah, you're California.
Your what did you call it? Your anger? What did you call it before?
My evil.
Your evil.
Oh.
Your evil was put away.
My evil has
Your evil
been
was in the closet.
has been abstained.
Stashed in the closet.
But yeah,
Yeah.
That's,
your
uh,
sex life is vapid.
pretty vapid. I
And
have
you
to
want
say.
it to be-
which is a bummer.
It is.
Oh, Tom and I met my wife last week.
Oh yeah, we did. Perfect girl for Luca. The only problem was
Tell him about it, Tom.
little too old. 27, his age.
Same age as him. Little old.
But we meet this girl and she's she works at the cigar bar, so she likes
Yeah.
cigars.
Love
Italian-
cigars.
Italian, of course.
Italian.
Very Italian.
Very cute girl. Perfect for Luca. His parents would love her.
Yeah.
She's a
No
author-
ridiculous tattoos.
no ridiculous tattoos. She was an author. She was once a tour manager for. Did she say who? Some
Riff Raff.
No, she said she watched
Whoa.
Riff Raff's house.
Yeah,
But I'm
that was a
sitting
red
there-
flag for me.
That was a red flag.
That she watched Riff Raff's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably fucked her a couple times, but
Yeah, I don't want Riff Raff
that's
fucking
what,
my wife.
That's what watched your house. That's a euphemism.
yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
watched, his,
that-
I
that's-
watched his house
This
Yeah.
girl, Luca, sees her, and I see his eyes just
light up.
light
Yeah.
up, and I'm like, oh, this is a match made in heaven.
She
And,
was cute.
She kind of ghosted you, right?
Yeah, so
Well,
what
so then I, she's and how about it, Tom? I mean, we're at the cigar place.
How about it?
We're at the cigar
here, I got
place,
a
and
story.
I'm. Go ahead. What do you?
So me and Luca, so we smoke a cigar there. We go do an open mic,
And
then
I'm
come
just,
back-
I'm just like hinting to Tom. I'm like, you want to do another cigar? Would you want to go
You
back?
just want to go back. Yeah,
Let's
that's
go back.
funny.
So we walk in. So we stop at this Italian place. We get sandwiches,
Of course.
and we come back, and I'm like, we're eating our sandwich, and I see Luca just housing this thing.
He's like, hey, I got a half a salami right
he
here.
has
if
to.
you're
He
hungry."
got an eggplant parmesan, which is a messy sandwich.
It is.
And
Delicious
he
stuff.
Houses it so that she didn't see him just
Eating it?
gulping
Oh,
this
that's funny.
fucking sandwich. And I'm like, you gotta wipe that sauce off your
Yeah,
face before she
yeah.
walks
Yeah,
over.
no, I was eating it so she didn't see me eating. You don't want to see someone eating when you're
No,
trying to
no.
romantically pursue them.
Right.
Which-
You
especially
can't know you're a
that
person.
sandwich.
Yeah, especially that
Yeah.
sandwich. But like, so we go back there, and I'm real like, hey, good to see ya. You know, I almost called her babe.
Oh, so close.
quick to pull the trigger.
I go
So-
quick in there, but
okay.
but no, but like I'm like, yeah, but you should come out to the show, come hang out, and she's like, maybe I know Riff Raff, and she's very like
She
like
also-
charismatic.
She's very charismatic. She dated a comedian.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, but comedian's a strong word.
Comedian. He's like a
Someone
social
we
media. No one we
Do you
know.
remember his name?
Nick Coletti.
I know.
I know the social
name.
media. He's like the substitute.
Fuck you, Nicoletti.
It's got to be Italian, right? Coletti?
Coletti. Yeah.
Yeah, so and like, hey, I'm a fucking comic. I don't have the following, but I got a couple of jokes I think you'd enjoy. And she was like, yeah, we exchanged information. She's like, and then as we were leaving, she's like, message me on Instagram sometime. Message her on Instagram, very responsive in the beginning, and I lost her. It's like it's like the Pokemon. Remember when you play Pokemon, you throw the ball and it bloom 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 bloom, and then it comes back out, and you're like, fuck it, I need a stronger ball.
No,
You
but
know
I
what I'm saying?
get it.
Anybody?
Nope.
No?
No.
No.
Kretz gets it. Fuck.
You had to grow up in Chinatown to get
When
that.
you throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon, it
Yeah,
would
tell the
it
people.
would sometimes they were a little bit sassy. They'd be a little bit stronger to catch.
Right, they go, sorry.
So they'd throw the ball and then they'd come out. They were like stubborn.
So
So
you
you
gotta
needed
go back into
you needed a
training.
stronger, more Japanese ball.
Right.
You could say that you were a little vamped in the messages.
I
Well,
might
yeah,
have
so
been a
where
little
did you lose her?
vapid.
At some point, she goes, this isn't for me.
I could just review it.
DM's corner.
DM's corner.
DM's corner. Yeah, we need a
DM's corner.
we need a graphic.
I know I'm gonna sound like such a prick too.
Hey, babe, you're so pretty. Oh, babe.
No, I think that's why. I think I kept it tame. And
Sober Luke,
Cassie,
there's
if
the
you're listening,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting
Cass.
for you. You fucking
Jesus.
minx.
Minx. Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take minx.
We'll take Minx.
What's a minx? I don't even know.
I think it's
What
a
do they
cat.
Oh, is it? I thought that's a finks.
No, it's just Minx.
No,
Sphinx?
you're thinking of Sphinx. That's
Yeah.
a man cat.
Oh.
A minx, I think, is a no.
It probably.
Mink.
But in this context, Minx is like, you, Randy Minx.
Yeah,
Oh.
like you little sus. Oh God, and I look at it. It's
Oh. It's
DM's corner.
it's like 5 messages from you and no response.
I go. It is really
Hey,
bad.
beautiful.
I go, hey Cassie. This is my opening message. Hey Cassie, it was great. And by the way, I waited like 2 days to text her. I was like, I'm gonna play
Because
this
your usual move would be go home and go, hey, come over.
100%.
Yeah.
I go, hey Cassie, it was great meeting you the other day. I'd love to take you out sometime if you're about it. Really loved your vibe. What a fucking what a fucking pussy I am.
You suck. You fucking suck, dude. Oh my god.
But you know what's funny about
Use
that?
the word vibe.
But this is so
Didn't
Luca.
she seem like a vibe
This
chick
is so,
though?
but this is such a Luca thing. It starts out very old timey. Hey, Cassie, lovely meeting you. I'd love to take you out sometime. And then you go, it seemed like a vibe. If you're about it, it's lit. The half your message is you're in the 50s wearing a suit buttoned up to your
Yeah,
collar.
I'm going. Hey,
And then
Toots,
the other
I'd like to maybe take you out for a milkshake.
Yeah,
and
right.
then,
We
and then
can
I'm
split
like,
a malt.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you down with that, G?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got
You fucking with me?
Yeah, right. What possessed you to be like, hey, we could 2 straws, 1 milkshake. What do you say, babe? And then
I
you go.
couldn't get a read on this chick.
What do
I'm
you
like,
think of a
so
root
you're
beer
getting
float?
a little bit of both.
she was like, oh, I dog sit for Riff Raff. I've been to whatever she would say. I've been to Hungary and I
Italy.
and I
She has family in Italy.
Of course.
yeah, and I like cigars and
country.
whatever. And but she
So
responds.
she responds and she says,
Hi, Luca. Good meeting you too.
very professional.
Love seeing a pretty face at the lounge. That's
Whoa!
a good sign.
And then she goes, it's
cou-
lit.
and she goes, yeah,
Crack-a-lackin'.
Crack-a-lackin'. That sounds kind of 50s.
Yeah, yeah.
and she goes, I couldn't tell if you liked my vibe or thought I was insane. LMAO. And I said, ha ha ha. I never said you weren't insane, but there's nothing wrong with being a little crazy.
So far, I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, well, hey, do you have plans tomorrow night? I was thinking we could go to your favorite spot, the Hampton Social, which she mentioned was she enjoyed going to. Bitches love the Hampton Social, by the way. There's a plug for the Hampton Social.
Yeah, Hampton Social, shout out.
Chicks love they love a fucking neon sign.
Yeah, they really
They
do.
love posing in front
that
of a
place sees them coming a mile
Yeah,
away.
they're like
too.
fucking
Yeah.
mosquitoes. They go right
rose
to the light.
in my pussy. They'll be
Yeah.
right in front of it with like they're in front of the plastic.
And the only thing on the menu, Caesar salad. It's the only thing on the menu. 40 women in there. I'll have the Caesar Caesar salad, and she's gonna have the Caesar salad.
Bitches love
Do they make it at the
a.
table?
We're gonna split a Caesar salad for the table.
And there's something about the hedge wall. The hedge
wall is
Oh,
big.
with
yeah,
the
that's
neon
big.
Hedge wall is
sign.
very big.
There's a couple comedy clubs that are doing that. Something different. But
you can have the hedge wall with the sign that says like,
Yes.
the South will rise again, and people
Yeah, yeah.
pose next to it.
Hitler was not that bad.
Yes,
And they'd be like,
Hitler was right. They go, ooh, cute. Cute.
that's funny. And she goes, okay, Hampton Social. You want to go to Hampton Social? You minx. And she goes, agreed. Not being afraid to go a little insane is key.
Ooh.
I am staying in tomorrow night because I've literally been out every night since Wednesday. Frowny face. You want to take me on a date, huh?
She said, "Huh?"
Yeah, she goes something like,
Say with your chest.
That's the riffraff in her. You want to take
Yeah.
me on a date, huh?
That's French Montana.
I don't even know who riffraff is.
Pull up a picture of Riff Raff.
He did that. He had a popular song, "Tiptoe Into My Jordans."
Yeah.
That was his big song.
All right, shut up.
Okay.
Sorry, shout out riffraff.
Shout out Riff Raff.
And she goes, and what did I say? Do you want to take me on a date? I go, I do. I need to hear more about the mafia novel that you're writing and the riffraff dog.
I think you're doing great so far.
Thanks. I have a lot of shows next week, but maybe we can meet up afterwards, or you could come to one if you wanted to. She goes, that would be so fun. I've never been to a comedy show. And dude, I have two. She dated a fucking comedian. That's how. Fuck you, Nick Coletti. You never took her to a show. And dude, I have too many ridiculous stories. I said, all right, I believe it. Da,
She's
da, da.
calling you dude. That's good.
All right, this is where I lose her. She goes, which day? I'm so down. Is that what Omar's been talking about? Omar's the cigar guy who's coming to our show. March
Right.
27th, March
Omar.
28th. Get tickets now.
be there.
And she goes, I'm already ready for a nap and night hasn't even started. Beauty sleep is real. Okay, here's where I lose her. That's her last message was beauty sleep is real.
Yeah,
I
so
said,
then I give her a picture.
I said, you're already too pretty, Cassie. You're all good on the beauty sleep. Emoji. And I'm there Thursday through Saturday, so whatever works best. Saturday will probably be the most fun. And no, I'm headlining Zanies for the first time in March, so he's coming out to that.
Plug.
I said, you should text me. Plug. I
Great
gave her my
plug.
number. Lost her.
Maybe
when was that?
Fucking last week.
Maybe she's still sleeping. You never know.
She slept. No,
Have you
because
been back to the cigar? Maybe she died.
no.
She got hit by a bus. That happens all the
No,
time.
do you know why I know this? Because this girl's real fucking active on Instagram. This is via Instagram, and she's very, very.
You know what?
She's posting a lot of stories, and she
Yeah.
does those like ask me a question,
And you go,
hey, where the
okay.
fuck you are you?
But you know what? I think the most important thing you can do, Luca, is let her go.
But I like her. She lived in my vicinity. By the way,
she's not
I've
interested.
never valued as my life continues to go on. I really value a
Proximity?
chick a chick that lives in my zip code. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Find somebody who lives in your zip code.
Luca loves a local.
Love a local.
love
Yeah, because it's
local.
like, you know
Support
what?
small business. Shop small.
I gotta go downtown. It's rare you see a hot girl in the suburbs that also, and she's Italian, so she gets that I live with my parents. Because I'm pretty sure she is too.
she does.
And she was right. She was like, I'm writing a novel, and I like screenplays, and my favorite movie isn't Guardians of the Galaxy
Right.
2.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, hey, I like writing. But here's a theory I have. You can't have two creatives.
Sure. I'll buy that.
I think
both a little
it's an
too-
ego thing.
Too wacko.
I think
yeah,
we're,
that's true.
Well, no, you're not doing the same thing though.
No, I know, but
But-
I think we're both narcissistic, egotistical
Sure.
creatives, and I think that every girl I've ever gone out with that I'm like, oh, I really like, and I
Interesting.
value that in a woman. I like a girl that's very like charismatic and social. I think she resents that in me.
because you are the same, you're saying.
Yeah, I'm also a jagoff too, but I mean,
you need
it's-
some yin and some yang. You know, you're just getting a bunch of yang.
I
right
bet
now.
she's good in bed.
yeah. Ask Riff Raff.
Cassie, if you're out there,
ask
give
Coletti.
Luca a chance.
Yeah, give.
Cassie, this worked the last time, by the way. When I DM'd that girl and she didn't respond,
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, give me a chance." And then she
saw it?
and then she saw it, and she gave.
Okay, so let's say Cassie sees this, is listening to the pod. One thing to say.
Cassie,
Elevator pitch.
I'm a good guy. Give it a shot. We live in the same zip code. Go to
close.
the Hampton. You'll take a picture in front of the neon sign.
Cassie, I'm close.
Cassie, I'm close. Yeah, what do you have to offer as a man?
I'm close.
I don't know. I'm like 5 minutes from you. That's huge. Don't you
think-
find you ever date a girl uptown?
Oh, it's like long distance. Yeah.
Terrible.
You got it. Yeah. Yes. Correct.
What were you gonna ask me?
I think. What are you thinking you do next? I think you got to leave it alone, and then you'll see her at the cigar lounge.
Well, I sent her another message, and I sent her my
he did
number,
not.
and then a couple of days go by. Yesterday, I said to her,
No.
Cassie, did you still want to hang out this weekend?
And now that was
She's
a couple
never
days
read
ago? Yeah, you can't.
Never
It's
even
over.
seen it.
You got to leave it alone. You'll see her.
Yeah,
in
I
person
got
again.
8 messages in a row.
Yeah, you can't. You got to stop. It's over.
Yeah.
I should just
Let it go.
follow her home.
Cut
Kidnapper.
that. Cut
No,
that.
cut that. I'm not gonna
that.
follow you.
Yeah,
Relax.
no, we're joking. It's a comedy podcast.
Yeah, everything is joke. Her name's not even. This woman's not even real.
Yeah.
No, she is.
love of my life.
Yeah, but you know, she seemed like a good fit. Tom agreed. Like as soon as we walk
know,
out,
Tom
Tom looks at me. He goes, "Dude, that girl's perfect for you, dude."
I did say that.
You'll tell your grandkids about this podcast someday. You go.
No, we'll have it recorded. I could just show them.
Grandma iced me out, and then
They're like, then
eventually-
they're gonna be like, "Grandpa, this is vapid. We like belly beer boys better.
Belly Boys. Shout out Belly Boys
Belly
podcast.
Beer Boys.
Our
We
rival
like
podcast.
we like
Yeah.
tubby fat podcast."
Okay.
That's what they
Come
should have
on.
called it. They went through fucking.
Kevin James has a new podcast.
What? No hate.
No, we
It's
love.
a rival podcast. Check out Belly Boys.
Rival podcast. Check out Belly Boys. Peyton Ruddy's a friend of the pod.
Yeah,
Was a guest.
He's
We'll
guest
have
on
him
the
back
pod.
out one of these
We'll have him
days.
back with the Belly
We'll
Boys.
do a little collaboration.
Belly Boys crossover episode.
Belly basement. We should call it.
Whoa, Nonna's belly.
No.
The collab.
Oh, dude,
known
this
as
is
Belly.
funny.
Known as Belly.
I saw my mom yesterday, and she goes,
How's she doing?
She's great. She goes,
Big fan of mine.
she loves you. Yeah. She came to a show. She goes, all the comedians were terrible. Tom was good. That Tom Fabeck was funny. But the thing about his girlfriend being a bitch was hilarious. No, but she goes, I've been, because we were supposed to record last night. And I go, I'm going to do a podcast with the boys. And she goes, yeah, I tried looking up Nonna's Basement on my podcast app, and it's not on there. And I just go, you don't want to hear this podcast. I know. I just know. I go,
Yeah.
you don't want to hear it.
Come
But
on.
this is what I say. I go, you don't want to hear this podcast. And without even asking a question, without hesitation, she goes, it's about sex, isn't it?
Well, yeah, when you say it like that.
but like I just
My
know
mom listens to the podcast.
I know, and our mothers
Yeah.
are very different in that way.
Oh, by the way, I saw the promo clip you put up for your second show. Nonna looks pretty good for her age.
Nonna's cooking.
Yeah,
How old?
Tom said that
Nonna's
about Nonna. Nonna's 80 something, 83.
No.
She could have passed.
She
for-
looks 70.
Dude, I know.
Nonna.
Shout out
Nonna.
Nonna.
Nonna, you look great. You
Is
look
she,
great.
is she
You look
coming?
good,
Is she
Nonna.
coming to the show?
Huh?
She's coming to the show?
She'll be at the show supposedly, and it's the first time she's ever seen me do comedy.
Supposedly.
Well, like my mom's like, I got my dad, and Nonna a ticket, and I'm like, Nonna's coming. I didn't Nonna.
Come on.
Dude.
I'm going to try and take her out afterwards.
Nonna could be your mom, literally.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's great. She's got good genes.
She's
Yeah.
looking great. Yeah. It's the, you know what it is? It's the olive oil.
Yeah, 'cause I think you guys were imagining a decrepit old
No, but
Italian
like,
woman.
I mean, she doesn't
Yes.
look 85.
like Martin Scorsese's mother.
How old is she? You said 80 something?
82, 83.
She doesn't look it.
No, she could
No,
pass
she
for like
doesn't. No, I agree with
50, late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yep.
Yes.
No, yeah, she's
Nonna?
No dents.
no dead Nonna. That's no dead
Then
Nonna.
Right
That's
in.
so funny. No, but what'd you say?
Right in, Nonna. Come on, let's get her on the pod. I
She's gonna
think.
send us a letter.
I would
Yes.
love that. No, Nonna wouldn't. I don't think she'd be able to
But
make it on the
again,
pod.
so I just
What
go,
is your name? Who's that guy over there? Why is he
What
just
does he
sit there?
do? What
so
does
it
he
is
do?
like the radio show?
Okay,
Kinda.
he's shy. This guy. That's what she's gonna say about
He's
Crunch. She's
shy,
going, he's
this
shy
guy.
over there behind the
Little
camera.
vapid.
I'm gonna grab another brew.
Yeah, grab a beer. What
But
was
yeah,
I-
so I just go, you don't want to listen to this podcast. And she already knows everything she needs to know. It's about sex, isn't it?
we have her listen to an episode. Hey,
She'll listen. She'll
pick a
find it.
clean episode. My
Where are we
buddy,
going to get one of those? What are you talking
my
about?
buddy from high school hit me up the other day out of the blue. I mean, good friend of mine. Shout out, Josh.
Josh, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. He was like, hey, man. And this guy, by the way, he's married.
Yeah, he is.
He's working in finance.
Yeah, he
His
is.
life is better than all of ours.
Josh is
here.
doing great.
Josh is doing great. You know, congrats on everything. He has no business listening to this podcast. He's you know, and I would think in my mind, I'd go, this guy, he's wheeling and dealing on with stocks and shit. There's no
Stocks.
way he's listening to Nonna's Basement. He gave us a listen.
There you go.
And he said,
he's
hey,
a basement dweller.
He goes, I think it's good work background. You know, he's
I
like,
love it.
he listened to like 4 or 5 episodes.
Shout out Josh while you're making some trades out
Shout
there.
out
Good
Josh.
luck, bud.
Yeah, share it with
Hell yeah.
share it with
Share it with the stockbrokers.
The boy, stay with the boys at the station or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
Patrick
at the water
Bateman,
cooler.
whoever you
The
got.
water cooler. There you go.
Yeah, at the water cooler. Hey, I've been listening to this known
Come
as
out to
Basement.
Zanies with the boys.
And
yeah.
someone's gonna go, it's about sex,
It's
isn't
about
it?
sex, isn't it?
And it is.
We
There's
got
a
to
lot
come
of
up
sex.
with a name for our fans. Basement dwellers. you know?
Basement dwellers.
What do we
is good.
call them?
Basement dwellers. That's a little mean. I like it though.
You're down here in the basement with us. you know?
Known as
think,
boys.
think on it. We don't have to figure it out right now. but, you know?
Grandchildren.
Grandchildren.
It's a little too Crystalia.
Oh yeah.
Grandchildren. I like
What's
that.
Crystalia's fans?
He calls them babies.
Calls them babies. Grandchildren's better than.
I believe
Because
the-
babies is like, these are my little babies.
Yeah.
Grandchildren.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't believe most of that Crystalia documentary. Now that I know that he called his
It's
fans
weird.
babies,
Yes. Yeah. It's all part of it.
total fucking.
Shout out
Um,
Crystalia.
It is about
Yeah.
sex. A lot of the pod is about sex. So my mom will listen. She'll tune in. But
Yeah.
But I think that's my mom. The reason why she started listening was because she was just curious.
yeah.
She's like, what are they talking about on
Yeah,
this podcast?
yeah.
My dad, did I tell you this? My dad, like, my mom will listen to the podcast, and she'll be like, "Bob, come over. You got to see this part." And my dad will go over there, and he'll listen. He'll look at the computer, and he'll just go, "I can't fucking listen to this." And he walks away. He goes,
In our house, they're doing this? In our house?
"No, he likes the segment, but he goes, I don't know how you're gonna listen to this for an hour.
Yeah.
Like that's, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's all about the clips, Bob.
Yeah, it's for TikTok, Dad."
Think tank.
And he does. My dad, his big thing, like, you know, he'll be like, "You know what? You should start posting more in the social medias."
And you are.
And we are.
That's what it is.
Did I
buddy.
tell you, well,
All what this is for.
there's remember that podcast that what the fuck is that guy's name?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, he's a good guy. Who? No, he's a good guy. John McCombs. Remember John McCombs?
Yes.
Comedian, Chicago comic, good guy, whatever, shout out. He had this podcast about comedy, and he did like 2 years ago. He's like, I just want to shout out of nowhere. By the way, I barely know. He's like, I just want to shout out to Luca Farrow. He's been hustling. It was like comic shout out of the week.
Yes, he would do a week. Of the week.
Yeah, and he shouted me out. Whatever. Thanks. I liked it.
Shout out for the shout out.
Yeah, shout out for the shout out.
Shout out
And
for
he's
shout out.
doing a lot of great things. Good comic. And but it was the first time I was kind of recognized. I liked it, and I shared it on Facebook. And my dad saw it, and my dad sees me the next day, and he goes, "You got to show this to Joe Rogan's."
You were on a podcast.
He's like, "You got to show it to
That's
Joe."
awesome.
I'm like, "Dad, I don't think." He's like, "Doesn't he do this podcast shit?" That's how he described it.
I love that.
like
That'll
how-
happen to me. Like some random Joe Nobody has you on their podcast, and they tag you on Facebook or whatever, and like my mom's friends from church will listen to it and start commenting, "Oh, so great to see you doing that." I go, I didn't share it because I don't want to know. 8 people listen to this podcast, and they all go, "Wow, you got interviewed! Huh? Big deal!"
It's like, this guy sucks. He's a bitch. It's
Yeah.
like so handsome.
yes.
I did Ragu's podcast during
Yes,
the pandemic,
stuff like that,
And I was
exactly.
and I was like, and it's like via Zoom, and
Yes.
like it was during the pandemic, and he's asking me, and I had my pipe. I was smoking my pipe because I thought it'd be cool while I'm doing the podcast. And then
is
like
not cool.
you know, the 3 people that listened were like my mom's friends, or like they're like, "Why are you smoking on the
Yeah.
podcast?" That's all they can wrap their head
Bad
around.
for you. That's funny.
And in that podcast, they're like, Ragu was like, where do you get your humor from? Do you get it from your mom or your dad? I go, my mom is very like personable. Like my mom is the one that's like, outgoing. My dad's very shy, but I think my dad, like my humor is more similar to my father's. And my parents to this day, my mom's like, "You don't think I'm funny? You don't like me?" But I do think, in hindsight now, I realize my mom is very funny. I get a lot of her
Shout out-
energy in person.
shout out, Mom, being
Shout out,
funny.
Mom. Thanks for listening.
That's our number 1 fan, probably.
My mother, Josh, and my Aunt Julie's the biggest fan. She likes every
Yeah,
clip.
she likes all the clips.
She likes all the clips. I think she
Big clip.
followed me on Instagram.
Hey, all right.
Auntie Julie, you
know
better
what's funny?
watch out for Auntie
Wait,
Julie.
one of your- I think
Bring
one of
her
your
to the
aunts-
show.
One of your aunts liked all the clips, and I clicked on the profile. I was like, "Who the hell is this lady?" She follows you. You don't follow her.
Hey, Julie.
You don't even follow.
Can't
You
even
don't
get
follow
the
my
follow.
You piece of shit.
Auntie Julie can't even get the follow.
This is gonna bite me, by the way. This is
Yeah, I
gonna
was
bite
gonna
me.
say,
I'm trying
she's
to
not
figure
gonna
out-
like that, dude. We know she listens.
Who is this lady? Oh, she follows your brother and you. Oh, she's probably related to Luke.
No, cause she does shit like that. She'll like before. I mean, she didn't. So like people of a later generation, when they discover social media, they don't know how it works properly.
Right.
So like she followed me on Instagram. She was like, got Instagram, and she's one of these people that are like, I'm hip. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I have Instagram. I have TikTok.
Like you and the DMs going, if you're about the vibe, baby girl.
Hey, baby, if you're about the vibe. Yeah, exactly. And Auntie Julie, love you. You're great. But I'm not
See
following you back.
Do you know what's funny as shit? Seeing someone over 50 take a selfie.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
It's always like two. No,
They
it's
love
like
it.
2 hands out. It's both hands. In the air. It's like they've never seen themselves.
Well, their face is them concentrating on making the camera work, not the taking the picture.
Funny enough, I took my Aunt Julie's profile pictures for her Match.com, and she ended up finding her husband via Match.com.
It's all because of you.
All because of my pictures. Yeah, so shout out to Julie. But no, so she like got into Instagram, and she would just like comment on every single, and if like for example, if if she didn't know that we do the podcast together, if I all of a sudden posted a picture and you're like, hey, you're a pussy, she'd be like, fuck you, Tom. Like, she'd go in.
You gotta have those people though.
No, but like, Tom's
good
my
for the
friend.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's good.
But if you're
You want a lot of hate speech.
That's what I was like, I'm unfollow.
It's good to have that in your back pocket.
You
If you have a clip like go viral and people are talking shit about you, sick Auntie Julie on them. She'll go and respond to every single comment. Go, fuck you. That's my nephew.
Auntie Julie's my online watchdog.
Right?
She really is.
She's your muscle.
Fuck you. She'll really go at you.
Yeah, I'll have like distant aunts that like they post something on Facebook. I'm doing a show or whatever, and they live like in Ohio, and they'll just go. They'll comment again. They don't know how to use Facebook. They'll comment like, "Hey, how are you today?" Like they think we're chatting. Like you know, everyone can see this, right?
Yeah.
I actually, I don't know if this will go anywhere, but I saw this. I woke up and like most people, I wake up, I check my phone, and there's this girl that we met in Austin, and she was just like, I don't know, she must have been on some drugs or something, and she just like was just posting like every 10 minutes of her like tweaked out and like nothing terrible, like she's just like you could just clearly tell that she's like inebriated.
Manic, yeah.
And and like obviously like I've met this person once. I barely know her. I am fascinated by this. Now I'm clicking on her profile.
Oh, nothing like a downfall to really get you invested.
I'm looking
in
at every
life.
video,
I've been doing that
and people
a lot
are in the
lately.
comments. They're going. I'm not gonna say her name, but like whatever. Christina, are you okay?
Yeah.
Christina,
call
me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see where this ends.
Tune in for episode 2.
You're like, hey, call me, and then we could play it on the podcast.
Right.
Would you like to be a guest on the podcast while you're on heroin?
Oh, I'll get that too. Like you come across someone and they post something that just hints that they're a little unhinged. I go, you're getting a follow. I'm really got to stay tuned for what's going on here.
Yeah, people love a rise and a fall.
It's like reality
celebrity
TV, but you know the person.
Yeah, like when one of us makes it and we get canceled, people are gonna eat that up.
Sure.
Yeah.
From probably stuff we said on this podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say thanks for tuning in. Shout out to all you guys.
Who's gonna cancel? Aunt Julie's gonna cancel us.
If they try and cancel me, Aunt Julie will
come after him, right?
Yeah.
How fucking dare you
That
cancel?
podcast was funny. He did the voices a little bit, okay? I had Evil came out at me a little bit this week. I had the
Love,
Evil.
come on.
I knew
You
you'd
know
be
I love a
excited.
good
I knew
Evil.
you'd be excited to hear about this. I had a moment where I go, what would Luca do? So I'm at the bank.
You should have a wristband that says, what would Luca do?
That's good. That's good merch. You should do that. Get him at the show.
That is good.
What would Luca do? What would Nonna
Now you have
do?
to
He would crack the guy.
Yeah, you look at the wristband and you go, "Pah!"
All right, let's hear the Evil.
I'm at the bank, which I'm already pissed about that I have to be at the bank. Right?
You're in the bank,
I
inside.
had to go to the bank
Bank
because
sucks.
they're like, you have to come verify your identity. You have to show us your driver's license to prove it's you. I go, okay, whatever. So I go in and there's no one there, like to help me. There's like the desk where you're supposed to meet with the banker, and then there's a teller. No one around. So I go up to the little teller thing. I'm looking around. There's a guy like around the corner, clearly like on a phone call. He's got AirPod in, on a phone call, personal phone call. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll wait for this guy to be done. Or wait till someone else can help me. Whatever.
Right.
Waiting around, nothing. So this guy finally sees he's trying to get someone else. This guy's helping someone at the drive-thru or whatever. So he finally decides he's got to fucking do his job. So he walks over and he asks me what I need. And he's like, okay, come meet me at the desk. So he comes around and goes to his little thing. Still got the one AirPod in. And it's like you've been in an Uber where it's just a guy on a phone call for like 16 hours.
Love
you know?
those, yeah.
It's
And
like
you're
that.
chiming in like you think he's talking to you.
Yeah, but it's like that, but like he's a banker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's literally sitting at his little desk, dressed, suit, banker.
AirPod in. Is he on the phone, though?
One AirPod, talking to like clearly some
While he's serving you?
Yes. And it's like he's talking to like I don't know if it's his wife, some romantic entanglement where he's like, "Baby, no, come on. When I come home, I want you to be there." Trying to like cover up he's like sitting at his desk like this, like he's thinking while he's looking at the computer, like mumbling, like
fuck you so good, baby.
Yes, literally, dude, 100%. And I'm like looking at this, like, is this fucking real?
baby.
But it is 100%
I like your vibe.
like
Fucking yes, when you know.
that's it though. It's like you're in the back of an Uber and I go, this man we're at a bank.
Yeah.
So he's asking
So what did
me-
you do?
It gets worse.
He's trying to get some pussy, Tyler.
He's trying to
What
get some
the
pussy.
fuck?
Sorry. He's asking me like what my password is for my. You have to give like a verbal password for the bank account. He's asking me all this. This
What's
account.
the password?
I'm not telling you.
Cartoon kid.
He's asking me.
Godfather 2.
He's asking me all this. It's known as basement.
Only the real fans know.
69. He's asking me all this like personal information, and I go, "Hey, don't you think it's maybe a privacy issue that you're on the phone while you're asking me all this information?"
You said that to him?
Yes.
Good for you.
Very professional.
No, you probably had the mic stand. You said, "Don't you think it's fucking?"
Out of nowhere, there's a mic stand. I go, be respectful. No, so this is where I start to get a little angry. Up till now, I'm frustrated. I'm laughing in this guy's face. I go, "This is ridiculous." I say that. I go, "Hey, don't you think it's maybe a privacy concern? You're clearly on a personal phone call." And I'm a little frustrated. I'm like, "Are you serving
Is
me
this
or are you
guy
not?"
foreign?
Yeah.
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 Go on.
Why does that matter?
You know that.
Well, because I feel like those are the type of people who do the all-day phone call. I got an AirPod in for 15
Oh,
hours.
okay, yeah,
type
but
of
like,
guy.
for the listeners, it does. I'm imagining. But up until you said that, I was imagining just like a douchey white guy.
I think you're putting bank tellers on way too high of a pedestal.
But he's not a teller. He's a banker.
But go on. So
right.
so you're
So I say that,
I've
and
never been to the bank.
And apparently, I say that, and he looks me in the eyes. He goes, "I'm not on the phone." I'm like, "Do you think I'm stupid?
you said that.
I'm sitting."
You said you think I'm stupid.
I go,
I
and
wish I was there.
But here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. If you were honest with me and go, "You're right. I'm on the phone. Let me take care of this. I'll come back. I need to deal with this personal phone call." Sure. Or you go, "Okay, yeah. If that makes you feel better, I'll take it out." But to
apologize.
Look me in the eye and go, "I'm not on the phone."
God damn it.
You're 2 feet away from me, mumbling into your hand with an AirPod in. It's worse if you're not on the phone.
He's like, I'm just rapping these ludicrous.
Yeah,
songs."
I'm just fucking crazy. I'm just talking to myself with an air. So then he's like getting mad at me. He goes, "Oh, I'll show you. I'll take out my AirPod if it makes you feel better." He takes it out. I go, "Yeah, it does, because you were on the phone." I was so mad. I'm mad now thinking about it.
I fucking love that. I wish I was a fly on the wall to see that. You should get the videotape footage and just see you with the mic stand.
But I wanted to be like, I wanted to be like, give me all my money. I'm leaving this bank forever. Screw you guys. I was so mad.
yeah, like that, like that customer, like manager, like I
But
get why.
Here's the problem. I would ask if I could have talked to somebody else. I think he was the manager,
Yeah,
which is even worse. I
Well,
go,
what-
this guy's in charge.
you should call Branch.
They send me an email. And go, would you recommend our bank? I go, not if it was the last bank on earth. No,
You said that.
I said 0 chance I would recommend this to anybody.
You strike me as a I'm gonna leave a review guy.
No.
Have you ever yelped anything?
No,
No.
never. But I was pissed at this guy. That's it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You just like to see me get angry.
Yeah, you in a situation where you have to,
Take out the
discipline.
The I'm not on the phone. Excusable. We all are working and multitasking. I want to talk to my baby girl while I'm helping you at the bank, whatever.
Fuck you right in your
But
ass, baby.
I'm gonna
I
give
wanna
you a
be
deposit,
inside
baby
you.
girl. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to drop off this bag. You know what I'm saying?
If I drop that
Man,
bag,
I'm about to
bro,
take you all the
yeah.
way to the bank.
Yo,
bitch.
no fees on this one, but yeah.
Cash this one in.
This is that the check ain't gonna be
Get
only
you
gonna
right in the
bounce,
vault,
baby.
bitch.
Come here.
Bounce that chick right
Bounce
on your
the check
ass.
right there.
I just gotta finish serving this white ass, this white ass Ellen DeGeneres looking motherfucker.
Meanwhile, she's going,
this
"What's
mother-
his password?" Writing it down or whatever. But it's the him
I'm
looking
listening a little
looking
later.
at me, a grown man looking at me and going, "I'm not on the phone."
Honestly, that's probably what I would do.
Did he
as
think
well.
I was gonna be like,
Yeah,
"My
so you would lie?
mistake"?
Yeah, I'm all for the lie. I mean, I respect the lie.
But it's so obvious that you're lying.
Yeah.
It's like looking me in the eye and going, "I'm lying to you."
Yeah, but there's no way. I feel like,
Own it. At least go, yeah, I'm on the phone.
yeah, I'm
I
talking.
You should be like, put the money in the bag. You should have fucking robbed
Robbed
them.
No, he probably couldn't even figure it out.
He robs the bank with a mic stand. Put the money in the bag.
Well, no, here I am trying to rob him, and they're going, hang on, I'm on the phone with my
You
girlfriend or whatever.
Cocksucker. That would be awesome.
So that's
If Tyler robbed the bank, that would be awesome.
Is cocksucker offensive?
I think so.
Is it offensive to the gay
It's used in a derogatory manner, but I think there are people we should celebrate who are
like
doing that.
cocksucker? Like that's like an ultimate like fucking cocksucker. Like I think that's like a good. I like that term.
Okay.
You what would you like calling someone it
Yeah, like look at this fucking cocksucker.
as a negative thing?
Yeah, but it's not because he's
Well,
gay.
I think even if you're gay, you're sucking the cock. You're the guy. Like that's a demeaning thing to do.
Is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
Tom's asking like you just did it for the first time. Is it? I gotta make some phone calls.
I gotta make some changes.
No, it's a submissive thing. You're in a submissive position.
It's like calling someone a bitch.
Once
Like,
again,
even-
Tyler comes with the linguistic.
Regardless of gender, even if you're like
Yeah, what's
a
the origin
woman
of
who's-
cocksucker?
I'm so glad you asked. The etymology of cocksucker.
Yeah, like I mean, like if you got two gay guys and one of them's the pitcher and the catcher, you've heard that the catcher one is the one you don't want to be.
Well, it depends. Some people
From a straight man's perspective.
Yeah,
I think.
if you're a straight man, you don't want to be having gay sex at all.
Right.
Well, let's not.
Luca's like, I don't know. Ever since I quit drinking, everything's
Hey, a mouth
changed.
is a mouth.
Yeah, my
hey, I
sex
like
life has
your
really
vibe.
suffered. I like your vibe. If you're about it, maybe we could boogie on down to the
We could have a root beer float.
Yeah, we could boogie on down to the roller rink.
Yeah, the ice cream social.
and fuck in the butt.
Cassie, can you send me a message?
The ice cream social. And then I'll eat your
The
ass.
sock hop.
The sock hop.
I'll toss
Did you
your
guys go to
salad.
those? Did you guys go to those as kids? A sock hop?
No, I'm
No, you
familiar
had
with
sock
them.
hops? Did you grow up in the 60s?
No, I
Yeah.
remember that being a thing because they would be in a gym and they didn't want you to wear your sneakers.
Well, yeah, I know
scuff up
that's
the
what
floor.
a sock hop is, but I
Yeah.
thought that was like a 60s thing.
Did you go? Is that why you brought it
a
up?
jam- Jamboree?
I think when I was a kid, they had like had like root beer floats. It was like a
Yeah.
60s themed
Right.
thing. I went to that, but like when I grew up, they were all just dances.
Right.
No one went.
Now all the kids are going to those on fentanyl.
Yeah, they handed out at the door. They're like, don't come
Shout
out
out
your
to fentanyl.
They're drinking NyQuil by the bottle.
My mom the other day, she was like, she like out of nowhere, she was just like, "Can I ask you something? Can you promise me something?" And I was like, "Sure, Mom." She's like, "Just please stay away from the fentanyl." I was like, "Okay."
Like you're gonna do fentanyl on purpose.
Well,
You're gonna skip right to fentanyl.
No, she was like, "Don't do any drugs that aren't marijuana because of the fentanyl."
That's a good point.
And I was like, "I won't, Mom."
That's good.
Kind of out of nowhere though.
Fentanyl is
But that's a
bad.
real. Think about it. Your mom sitting around watching Fox News all day.
Yeah.
That's not out of nowhere. That's top of mind.
Shout out Tucker Carlson.
Talk to Tucker Carlson.
Shout out Tucker Carlson for scaring my mom. And dude, this fucking, I don't know if you guys seen, Fox News was doing a constant coverage on this fucking Chinese spy balloon, dude.
Oh yeah.
Been seeing
They
the
probably
spy
had it in the
balloon?
bottom corner, right? There goes the balloon. Yeah.
Oh no, it was like the main thing, and I'm just going, guys. My
Hours since the
my
balloon.
parents are watching it intently.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What-
fucking, it's a balloon. And they would Fox News. They'd have a guy TikToking the Chinese spy balloon. I'm like, you're using the spy technology to
Oh, that's
capture the
funny.
other spy
Yeah.
technology.
Wait, how the fuck did they get the balloon all the way over here?
They blew it up.
You know these Chinese and their balloons.
You know how they do the Macy's Day Parade, those big ones? It's like that.
Just some Yao Ming blew it up and he just volleyballed it over.
Oh man.
But I
Ming.
that's funny. And I fucking. But I said to him, I said, isn't this like you have this on all the time?
It's also one of those things that's like, yes, it's an important piece of news. If something changes or once it's resolved, we'll hear about it. We don't need to watch it every minute. Nothing's happening.
Didn't some hillbilly shoot it down?
I
No,
think
no,
the
like the
military got it.
government shot.
Yeah,
it.
I
they
thought-
waited until it was over water.
I think a plane shot it down.
Oh fuck! I thought I saw a video of someone just like shooting it. It might have been fake.
But
Probably.
I kind of
Yeah.
It was fake.
I tried to.
It was fake.
I'm easily fooled.
Yeah. Tom's going, you wouldn't believe what they did with this balloon.
They shot it like a
It was-
duck.
Turns out it was a condom the whole time.
It's a big magnum. No, but I tried to confront him. I was like, don't you think this is like poisonous? Like, isn't this bad?
But you know, I
No,
think,
Luca. The Mexicans are gonna sell you fentanyl.
And they're like, yeah, what they.
but I think some people want that. They need something to be upset about
My-
or to be
my-
engaged by.
My least favorite thing, and it's not just Fox News that does it, but it's a segment that they do, is they'll have some trying to make it big reporter, like getting his foot in the door of the industry.
Yeah.
He'll go to whatever, like a college football game, or he'll go to like a liberal college campus, or he'll go to like Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and he's like, "Who's the Secretary of State?"
Yeah, and they
And it's
don't
just
know.
some
Oh, I hate
asshole
those.
trying to have a good time.
Yes.
And he's like,
They go, look how
"Fuck it, I
dumb
don't know."
people are.
He's
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah, and it's like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, who's that guy that used to do those videos where it's like
There was a guy big on
it was
mine
like
for it.
everyone should
lot
have
of
a
people
gun,
do it.
change my mind.
Yeah,
Something like-
yeah.
and then he'd sit down with someone that's obviously stupid.
Yeah, yes,
And, be,
yeah,
and just
yeah.
and just fucking
And people are like, he owned them. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro, who'll be like, talking to some college kid with blue hair, like, I think what you don't understand, he just like quote.
Yes.
He's like autistically knows every single thing.
I just saw TikTok, came across TikTok video like that where it's like Ben Shapiro like owning this like
Destroys.
blue hair college girl, and then it goes to him talking to like a regular person, and he gets torn apart.
I do love those videos of some guy destroying some college kid.
But I love
because
seeing-
you like those. We were just saying we hate those.
well, see, I don't like when the guys go
Luca
up to
likes seeing the light go out in their eyes.
I do. I
Well,
do
yeah, no,
like seeing
I
those.
don't like when they go up to them and they're drunk. I'm like, this guy is.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
that's not
Saturday. This guy's trying to have a good night, and you're going, who the fuck is the
But in general
president?
too, but like the same with the Ben Shapiro and a college student, like you have to remember that's a child, dude.
I know,
If you're
but
like
I know-
21, he's a grown man being like, I'm going to debate you, I'm smarter than you. But then when you put him up against an equally educated adult, they'll tear him apart.
Well, I've seen that.
See,
Steven
shooting
Crowder
fish
is
in
the
a
guy's
barrel.
name.
Steven
Okay.
Crowder, yeah.
Shout out.
Yes, shout out
Yeah,
Steven
the
Crowder.
change my
But
mind
no,
guy.
do you know the
Fucking
do you know the
bitch.
difference?
Change my mind guy.
Do you know the difference there though? Is that when these blue hair people they're going to Ben Shapiro's
Yeah.
thing and they're going, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking give it to him.
Sure.
And then when they can ninja them and put them down, I like that because that idiot college kid showed up and he's like, I'm gonna show this guy what
What's
I
up?
think.
Yeah.
Instead of like Ben Shapiro going up to a guy and just being like, Hey,
Screw you,
Who's
you're dumb.
who's the Secretary of State or
Yeah.
who's Speaker of the House? It's like, fuck you. I'm 4 beers in.
Yeah. These people are way more than 40. They're on fentanyl.
They're on fentanyl. Please
That'd
stay
be
away
a
from
good segment
fentanyl.
if they just start interviewing people on fentanyl. Go, who's Secretary of State? And
That
then
would be
Fox would be
awesome.
like, they're really ruining our country.
They're just laying
Any
it.
of those, any of those 24-hour. It doesn't matter. Fox or CNN. Anything that's
Yeah, not to
news.
shit on Fox.
Anything that's news all the time. There's not enough going on.
Yeah, just
No.
get your news off
They're
Twitter
just
like
filling
everyone else.
And it's always breaking.
Yes.
Everything is
Breaking news.
What
Nothing
what a strong verbiage there.
That much important stuff does not happen.
I don't want to get too political on Nona's basement.
Yeah. Watch the news.
I don't want to get too
once a day.
political
In
in
the
the
basement.
Nona's basement. That used to be a big joke.
Yeah,
about it.
used-
Remember when I used to do that?
What joke is that a part of?
No,
Here,
I've
I don't want to
never
get too
heard
political. Here in the basement.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He
would I
read
say?
the zanies, you would say. But it was
Oh.
something like not political.
No, yeah, it wasn't. I think I said something along the lines of, "Oh God."
No, I thought you still do it. It's like you support.
No, I do that joke, but
Fuck.
no, I but it's what the fuck.
I don't
would
want to get too political here at the
in
Chuckle
the
Hut.
Nona's basement.
Yeah.
Or I'd go in the barrels and amps.
Yeah, here at the Chuckle Hut.
Yeah. Back in the day,
Good.
trying to get to the
So
45.
my evil came out a little bit this
Evil
week.
came out.
That's a new segment.
Tyler,
The Tyler's
Evil Corner.
Evil. Oh, I
Evil
love
Corner.
that segment.
There you go. Evil Corner.
Tom, anything, Ed?
No, I don't really have anything this week.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
no,
try
I
again next week. My whole life for a week, nothing interesting happened to me for 7 days.
You're really making it hard not to replace you with Peyton. I'll be honest with you.
Whoa!
I'm just
Same
kidding.
microphone.
Fuck!
Belly boys.
I thought I was adding a little bit.
No, no,
You're doing
I'm
great.
just kidding.
Let him-
No, you know what you said.
Oh, I do have something.
Go ahead.
So, have you ever been like out at a bar, and the check comes and the guy picks up one drink
Yeah.
out of like one round? It's like, you fucking cheap fuck. Just pick up the whole thing.
What are you saying? You lost me.
No, so all right, so we were all hanging out,
Bunch of you.
bunch of us. Guy goes,
Seven,
"Don't
six,
worry." He goes, I
5.
got it. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the check comes. He only picked up one round. We're like, I thought you said you got it. Don't say you got it if you don't got
How
it.
many rounds did you have?
2.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But who's the
I
guy?
mean,
Who's
I'm not
the
gonna
guy?
say it's a
But
nice.
he's a friend, someone who's in the group.
Yeah,
with
it's a
you
nice
drinking.
gesture,
Yeah.
but don't say I got it if
And
you
then
don't
only do
got
one.
it. And
Or
then-
you make it clear, first round's on me.
Yeah, you make it clear. Yeah.
You know what I hate is when the guy's like, hey, I'm gonna get you a beer. You want a beer? And I'm like, yeah.
We were talking about this last episode.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I know what you're. That's where I thought you were going.
Or maybe we talked about it after the pod. But yeah, we talked about this. That you goes, oh, I'll get a beer.
I got it.
And
And the next one,
Venmo
and then you get a Venmo request the next day.
You can't do
Did we
that.
talk about that last time?
No,
Tyler?
we talked about that after.
After.
All right, whatever.
The
It was
Venmo,
on the Patreon. Sign up.
yeah, the
Patreon.
Venmo request is insane. To me.
No, but we
can't
went
go
to a
like
strip
this.
club. Me and Tom. I guess we could.
we did.
That we'll wind down with the strip club
Okay, yeah,
talk.
we'll wind down with
So
the
we
strip
went to
club.
a strip club with Brett Ernst. Me, Tom,
As
Peyton.
you do.
Yeah, as you do, and it was just this. It was Sunday. It was the Sunday night roster of this strip club.
Big time.
I mean,
Dogs in that bitch.
but like seriously, dude, they were really bad.
These women seem to be kind of floozies.
And they were like,
dogs.
Dogs in this bitch.
and they were real like, hey, any boys looking for a dance?
Yeah,
and everyone was
smoking
like,
out of the hole in
no,
their neck.
no way.
No, but
You
you
guys
know,
got
there's two
fentanyl?
types of strippers. There's one that walks up, they really
They
fucking-
hardball
Ham
you.
it up, yeah.
They put their arm around you, put their tits in your face. They go, you want to dance? And then some girls come in and go, how are we doing tonight? What's going?
Yeah,
what
they go, what
brings
are you
in?"
passionate
I
about?
appreciate the salesmanship.
I don't.
Okay.
I like the hard pitch. Hey, but like Tom, tell him how I was in the strip club.
Oh, Luca, it was like someone just made fun of him. He was like, just looking around and looking back.
No, I don't look at them because I
Yeah,
don't want them to think that I want anything from them.
Yeah.
So I don't. I just
you're like,
girls come like if a girl comes by like you the stripper be like, hey baby.
Hey, what's up, baby?
I look
even
away.
Like, if they can't see your eyes, they can't tell your
do, and we're in a
fear.
group. No, do you know what I thought was funny? Luca had money for a dance. All the people that we were with that didn't have any money
Broke, yeah.
were, hey, what's up, baby?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because they probably don't know that they're like, this girl likes me. She wants to
Oh
talk.
yeah. Oh yeah. There
Was one especially.
I think
they're
I know who
both
we're
sitting
talking
there.
about. Yeah.
Wow.
So
yeah.
what do you think of philosophy? I
Yeah,
don't know whatever the
yeah.
fuck they were
Oh,
talking
Has
about.
no money, goes to Tom. Hey, can you sell me $60 for a lap dance?
What did
Wanted
the
to
guys
get-
did?
Yeah, why
What
did
did
they get
the
zelled?
Dude, I need the money for a dance. I don't fucking got
I
money
can't
for you.
wait to talk about who
Oh,
this
this
is.
is gonna be funny.
Zell me? What was he gonna do? Zell her?
Well, he eventually
did-
did.
he
He
ended up
eventually
selling
did
her.
go up and zell.
And he
her.
had the money, which is the piece of shit thing to do.
He had the money.
He had the money. He was asking Tom for money. He's like, hey, Tom, can you give me money for the lap dance? He had money.
That is a piece of shit thing.
It's a piece of shit thing to do.
You got to pay for me to
And he
get
did
my
the same
dick
thing with
rubbed
drinks.
on.
Tom ordered a round of drinks. He goes, hey, guys, I got this round. Specified.
At the strip club?
At the strip club. Tom goes,
That's
I
an
got...
expensive round.
No, it was Sunday. Cheap.
Super
Nice.
$2 beers.
Let's go.
Tom buys the... Yeah, again, $2 beers. Tom buys the
dude,
round.
at that point, $2 beers pay for the whole fucking thing.
No,
Buy
no.
everyone in the place around.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but Tom goes, hey, I get the first round, and like they're all exchanging rounds. Then it gets to, and the guy's like, yeah, get the first round. I'll get the next one. Next round comes around. He goes, I don't have any money. The guy who zelled the stripper $60 for the lap dance, dude.
Everything's off about this.
Well, you can't, and this is what I realized that
Yes.
night. You can't go to strip clubs with fucking broke people.
No.
You got to go to a strip club with people that are ready, because you go to a strip club, the whole intention is to throw around some cash.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta walk.
Well, you have to go with people who are like have the same intention as you do.
And do you know why? I think you probably picked up on this. All the other strippers, as ratty and doggy as they were, they really picked up very quickly that we were the losers of the strip club.
Yeah,
They're like,
they-
we're not making any money
Yes.
from these men.
Your whole group gets pegged as one
Yeah,
thing.
I was like, I'm gonna buy a dance just to show
But
these
it's like-
bitches that I got.
But I feel
some
like they're
gumption.
they're like comics. They're in the back going, "Hey, how are they out there? Oh, they're not really."
Well,
they're
we were
tight.
saying they're like
tight."
comics because
Yeah.
they're trying to get a weekend set.
They're trying to
on
get a weekend
Sunday.
set.
Honestly, though, yes.
And also, I asked him. I said, "Do you ever just go up there and like try a new move that you
new
never
stuff
tried before?" And
Sunday
she's like,
night is a new material night.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. Sometimes you just try it, see how it goes. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're just like a comedian.
They are, and their parents don't respect what they do, and they hate it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, no,
But I do feel like
they
they're in the
can't-
back going, "Don't." Oh, that group of guys, you're not going to get anything out of them. They're brick wall.
Well, we were in like huddled in the corner. Nobody was buying any dances. Nobody was like half of us weren't drinking.
Yeah.
It's just and
I was
when,
carrying the load. For
Yeah,
us
you
on the
were.
drinks.
Tom was doing a lot in the drinking, and then
Good for
but nobody
Appreciate
got a
you, Sam.
dance. Nobody in our crew got a dance.
Which kind of felt lame.
Oh, it just felt like we were at a bar, and there just happens to be a chick,
Yeah, I've
being a slut.
Do you like strip clubs, Tyler?
Vic and I went to one. This happens too often. So this is over like.
We should go to one and report back.
Yeah, that's
should-
good
we
for
should
Nonna's
pod on
basement.
the stage.
We'll do a
weekend.
pod at the strip club.
Oh, we were trying to get Peyton to go up.
I've
on
never been.
stage.
It's been a long time since I've been at one around here. I've always do them like when we're on the road.
This weekend we'll do
that's the
strip club.
best. You collect these kind of small town strip clubs, but it's week right leading up to Christmas. Vic and I are in St. Louis, and there's this huge blizzard, and our show gets canceled. The whole city shuts down. I mean, people are locked in their houses, blizzard, whatever.
Walking in the strip club.
We of course. So Vic and I go out. We find one place is open. We go out, have a nice dinner at this steakhouse, and we're like, "Shit, man, we got nothing to do. What are we gonna do after this?" Like, I was like, "Well, maybe we can go see a movie." He goes, "Yeah, I'll see if the strip club's open." Without even blinking, I go, "What movies are playing?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll see if the strip club's open."
Let's
That's
see if
where
Diamond's
we're going.
on tonight.
But he's that friend that you walk into a strip club, he is immediately way too comfortable. You're there for 5 minutes. He knows the manager's name, all the dancers. He goes, "Yeah, her daughter is going through college.
Vic?
She's coming to a show tomorrow." Oh yeah, he knows everybody.
That's funny.
But we walk into the strip.
Vikram Pandya?
We'll get him on the pod. We'll
No,
talk.
Vic yeah.
Yeah, we
Friend of the pod. Friend of the pod.
Panya,
Shout out
very,
to Vic.
very.
He's a good strip club buddy, though.
He has 10
you want a
specials
good
out.
guy.
But
like,
then the weird thing is we're there, and it's like, this is like, everything else is closed. So if you're here, this is like where you are.
Right.
And it's in this district that's all, there's strip clubs every 2 blocks.
Love that.
But a lot of them are closed. But we go in there, and it's everyone who's in there are just guys sitting around hanging out like they're drinking at a bar. We're like, what are you doing here? You paid a $20 cover to sit here. No one is spending any money.
Yeah, but you see titties.
Yeah,
I know, but it just feels weird. And then no one's sitting up by the stage. They're all like sitting back. It's like, why? It just looks weird.
So I'll tell you what though, I go to a strip club. I like to go to a strip club and I'll drink, but I'm not a big let me get a dance guy.
Sure.
Because I don't.
Neither.
Especially,
I don't like.
only if it's reasonably priced. Where we were at, $60 for a dance.
Yeah, on a Sunday, that's
And,
steep.
From a
and
dog.
I gotta really like
That's
the
got to be.
chick.
And you know the
From a
dance too,
dog.
It's like a 75-second song too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta really I would have to really like the girl. I'll be like, all right, I'll get a dance. Be a little drunk.
Well,
Sure.
no, I
Or
mean-
there is something where you're like, oh, we've been here a long time. Like, you're really laying it on. Sure, whatever.
Yeah, no, these
Put
girls
in the
weren't
work.
worth their $60.
No, you can't do it. Shout out Heavenly Bodies.
Maybe they can sponsor the pod.
Yeah, maybe
That would be awesome. Talk about the sponsorship that you got.
So this company hit me up, and they go, hey,
On
we
Instagram.
we saw some of your clips, and we'd love to sponsor you. And I go, great. So I click on the profile,
Which is a mistake to click on the link right
Yeah,
off the bat
right.
after
Yeah.
that message.
and so I click on it. They have
I'm
almost.
gonna get a message from you. Hey, Luca, are you really interested in buying some cryptocurrency?
Crypto, yeah.
I'm gonna get that in a week from you. But go
No,
ahead.
so I was a little fishy. I'm like, sponsor me. I have fucking 500 followers on Instagram. So I click on their profile, 600,000 followers, like this jewelry company.
Pretty good.
And I go, oh, this is cool. And then they're like, click this link and get 3 free things, and then shout us out or whatever. So I click on the link. It's all like pentagrams and like devil worshiping shit. And I sent him a message.
Hey, shout out the devil. Yeah.
shout out to the devil.
Hey, shout out Lucifer.
I sent him a message back. I said, do you have anything that doesn't make me look like I worship the devil?
What they say?
They deleted all the messages. Now they just keep sending me the link. Select your 3 items.
It's
Select
got to
your
be a
3
scam.
No, but I mean 600,000 followers. I'll show you.
You can get fake followers. You know that, right?
600,000 of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, some people I know follow them too.
Some people you know got scammed.
There's some guy in fucking New Delhi behind a computer.
Yeah.
We got this one on the wire. There I go doing the voice again.
There he is with the voice. There goes the voice.
There I go doing the voice. This guy Tom, he thinks we really like his comedy.
That's a new segment. Luca doing the voice.
They think we like his clips.
New Delhi.
Hey, hand me another thumbs up cola.
Oh fuck, dude! I forgot. I was gonna bring some of those. We could try.
Oh,
but-
damn it.
Hey, I'll
We
wait
got
for
it.
Vic to come on.
There you go.
Well,
Some
would you?
Mango Lassie too.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, what's this guy? He's a comedian. What is he gonna like? Send him the pentagram jewelry.
Yeah, Ray Winsbrock loved it, so it's kind of like,
Dude, I swear to God, that's where
it's that
that's
kind
where-
of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I was like, why would they think I want this?
They probably went. Hey Tom, great meeting you. We really enjoyed your vibe. Would you like to
Hit us back.
hit us back with some jewelry? But that
I
would
thought
be
it was
cool if we all got blinged out. Though.
I thought it was gonna be cool
Blinged out.
shit. I thought it was gonna be like a gold necklace,
Yeah.
something just like normal.
No.
I wasn't expecting. It was like
We should get a
goat's
grill
head
for
with
Tyler.
with a-
It's like virgin blood.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it'd be cool if we got Tyler a grill.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
I don't like
will you
that.
wear a grill?
Sure. For the
Fuck,
pod.
dude.
Grow out your hair. We'll cornrows it.
I'm not
Wear a grill.
riff-raff.
Yeah, well, if you would, I'd be
You
upset
sound
with
like
you.
yeah, we'll cornrows it. Add an S on everything.
You know,
Cornrows.
cornrows is it?
Yeah. Show Joe Rogan's.
Is it corn? ROWS, like rose?
Cornrows.
Because they're rose,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Cornrow.
I don't know.
What did you think? Like rose? Like a boat? Like
No, like
cornrows?
a rose, like a flower.
Oh, Worse.
Did you really? Swear to God.
Cornrows.
Cornrows.
Get the fuck out. It's a row of corn.
Does it? Any of it make sense? Is it all?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen a field with the rows of corn?
Dude, I gotta get that fucking fresh lineup, dude.
I got a fresh fade the other day. What the hell's so funny?
Fresh fade is funny.
Fresh. Yeah, I get faded up. Do you get faded?
No.
I don't think white people should say
I don't
fade.
know
What
that
do you
means.
what do you get when you go into the barber?
I go same shit as last time, Clinton.
Really? Oh, you got the
Clinton
same
is
guy.
his
I
name?
have a guy.
Brutal.
And it's the best thing that's happened to me
Clinton.
in years. I have a guy because I used to just go wherever and I don't know what to ask for. Now he knows exactly what I want. I go same shit as before.
What is the place called?
It's called Handcrafted Barbershop. Shout out Clinton at Handcrafted. Great place.
Clinton.
It's the best. It's a killer place. They do
call
a
him
great
Clint?
job. I do not.
You don't know him that well.
His name's Clinton.
I imagine a guy that looks like you cutting your hair.
No, these guys are all like metal tatted up.
Oh,
like,
really?
Tough. Yeah.
Really awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
before I got an actual barber and he taught me the lingo, like a fade.
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
I would just go, just clean it up. no
That's actually good.
instructions.
Because I'd never know. People, dude, it was my biggest pet peeve. You sit down and they go, "What do you want?" I go, "Shorter. Shorter than it is right now. That's why I'm here. Less hair. It's your job. You figure it out. What am I supposed to be going? A 6 on top, a 3 on the side? What? I don't go into the mechanic and be like, "Here's the tires to put on." No.
Yeah.
You figure it out.
Yeah, my barber's a Muslim guy.
What do you
Yeah.
what do you say when you go in?
I got it down now.
Assalamu
I go 2 inches off the top, 3 on the sides.
three
Three clippers on the side, 2
So you
inches
do,
on the
you
top.
know it. I
And,
never
and
configured-
Muhammad, shout out Muhammad.
Shout
Muhammad, and then the other
Prophet.
guy's name is Leo. Either one is so. There's we talked about this, but like the they do a great job. They really
Muhammad and Leo.
yeah, they call me their friend.
But I do
Of
like
course they
the
do.
fade.
I got
because
one of
it
those guys too at my
fades up.
convenience store down the street. My friend, Big Boss. Everything's a nickname.
Do you really think Jesus is the Son of God? That's what my barber said to me
My
one time.
friend.
Do you really think mid haircut? Do you really think Jesus is the Son of God? You truly believe in your heart of heart? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. What are you doing on March 27th? Come find out.
Yeah, I should bring him out to the show. Well, I told him I was a comedian, and he's like, because my brother's a pilot, and he went in there, and they grilled him a lot. Enzo
They're
came
going,
in.
yeah, so what's the security protocol like these days?
Can you teach me how to take off and not land?
Can you teach me how to take off? That's
There we
it.
go. Do the voice again. No. So Enzo gets off a flight, drives. He for whatever reason needs a haircut.
Straight from
drives
the flight.
Straight from the flight, goes to the barber. So he's in like,
pilot
fatigues,
gear.
pilot outfit.
But
you know
what? He probably had time to stop at home. You like showing up places dressed like a pilot.
I think there might be some of that, but so the Arab guys in the barbershop, they were razzing him up. They're like, "What? Did you park plane outside? Or you park plane parked in parking lot? You
that
parked
is
plane
funny.
outside."
That is
But
pretty
they
good.
were-
That's a good bit.
But they were really impressed with him being a pilot. So the next time I went in there, I was like, "Well, I do stand-up comedy," and they were like, "This is not good endeavor."
What, did you park clown car outside?
Yeah, you park
Clown car.
You have your balloons in your truck. So then he followed me on Instagram. He's like, "Show me your Instagram. I will follow you." And he followed me. And I would guess he probably does not care for my material.
Yeah, no.
He
sent
comments
me a
on every
message.
video. You really think Jesus is the Son of God? Comments
He
on
sent me
your
a message,
reels.
do you like jewelry?
Now we got Tom doing the voices too.
Thumbs up, Cola.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I think we gotta-
So thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Should we wrap
Well,
it up, boys?
We did it.
We
Episode
did
11.
it. Episode 11, guys. Hey, share the podcast. You got
Tell a friend.
Mom,
Yes.
share it with your flight attendants. Josh,
Tag
when you're at the
somebody-
water cooler.
tag
Auntie
somebody
Julie,
down
I'm
below.
sorry.
Follow your Auntie Julie. Come on.
I'm not going to follow Auntie Julie. I'm sorry. That's
All
just
right, fuck
that's where I
Auntie
draw the
Julie
line. Guys, that's Nonna's Basement. Thank you so much.
Go Primal.
God bless.